Hey, what's up guys, G1Xtron here, and today we're taking a look at the vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. This time we're taking a look at Metalhead. So this is one of those guys that they recreated for the Nickelodeon Turtle line, so just get them both in here so you can kind of see a few size, or not size comparisons, but kind of comparisons between the two and see where they got a lot of their nods. This guy, obviously a nice gold chrome chest. Couldn't do that with this one, they had to cut back on cost some, but they did paint it yellow to kind of resemble that. See the yellow up here. This guy has the blue eyes where he has the red. This one has some very nice light piping, which I will show you. And the back part of it kind of looks like brains, which I always thought was cool when I was a kid. Showing a few of the other details. Get this guy a little bit more balanced. You can see the yellow here, you got a little bit of red. Then looking here at the knee, where they have this painted yellow, they just use that nice yellow molded plastic. Instead of giving, this guy has the belt and he's got like some grenades and his old can on there, which is really cool. Just the vintage turtles paid so much attention to detail to kind of put in little quirky things that made it really a fun figure. This one, instead of giving him a belt, they kind of show some of the painted electronic robotic parts of Metalhead here, which this guy has it molded all over his body. So really nice figure. The only accessory this guy came with was this little launch thing that actually doesn't even launch. You have to just kind of shove your finger through there and pop it out with some force. This guy also had the sewer cover as his shell, to where Metalhead, or the vintage version here, is just a nice chrome turtle shell, which I always thought was nice and cool. So we'll move him to the side. And some of the accessories I want to show that this guy comes with. So first off, this backpack that you see right here, does come with these two little things attached here. They actually plug into his chest. Unfortunately, I don't know why this is not. It's an old figure and it's not plugging in there. So it just kind of sticks out like that. The other thing is this little radar dish, or whatever you want to call this thing. It just plugs up on the top here. So two accessories. Then your third accessory, this little spinning drill nunchuck things, which I will cover that here in a second. One of the other things with this backpack, you'll notice that it's got some nice mold detail, I'm sorry. You want to make sure that it does have that sticker if that's important to you, just because it does come with one of those stickers if you want it to be 100% complete. Let's go ahead and take this off, and that just pops out there. And just get a really nice look at Metalhead here. You can see even the face sculpt, all those little nice designs and lines going all over the place. You can see the nice red eyes. There's the brains, what I was talking about. It just kind of resembles that to me, so that's what I always thought it was as a kid. But I love the design. I love the way his head looks all boxy. So this was clearly one of my favorite figures when I was a kid. Some nice paint detail here on the arms. The arms, they rotate. These go back and forth. The head rotates. Legs, they just move here at the hip. No waist articulation, obviously. But yeah, let me kind of move these arms up so you can see the belt. I don't know how well you can see, but you got two grenades there. There's an oil can, which is really cool. Then you have a funnel over here, and then you have some spark plugs. So, very cool. And you can see all the nice robotic mold detail here with the gold chrome. I mean, that's just beautiful. So all over here in the legs. Only problem, I always hated this about turtles, how, there's that one foot, not on all of them, but on a bunch of them, to where sometimes it's just a little bit difficult to stand. You got to get them just right to where I think that'll be good. Well, as you can see with the new ones, they're all completely flat-footed, so it's a little bit easier. Now on the weapon here, I see a lot of people displaying him or taking pictures with him to where they just put this in his hand and think that that's the way that it's supposed to be done. The way you can do it with either hand, but we're going to do it with the right. You just pop. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, pop that out. There we go. Plug that in, and that's how he uses his weapon, and this just becomes his new arm that spins around. So, just, a little reminder, for people that I went on Google and I saw a bunch of pictures of this guy where he's just holding the thing, but if I can get him to stand, probably not. Anyways, he's a little bit difficult, and it's the surface that I have him on, but just a couple of comparisons real quick. Here he is with the vintage Michelangelo, so as you can see, they're about the same height there. And let's bring in I believe this is the Battle Shell version, Michelangelo as well. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will talk to you later. Bye.